Why do so many novice programs feature low reps on main movements when the majority of lifters who run them probably don't even care about maximizing strength? That's the topic of today's video. So let me start off by saying complete beginners usually don't train hard, which is why we force them to do so with low reps, because in this aspect, it's very easy to approach 0 reps in reserve. And mechanical tension seems to be most important for hypertrophy, as the data is constantly suggesting these days. There's far less debate than there used to be. And so in this respect, if we know for a flaming fact that you can build muscle with reps of 6 to 8 or 12, there's not a significant difference between the two, it's the proximity of failure that matters, then what do you think is going to be most beneficial for a guy who just started lifting? The lower reps. Because what we find through looking at studies or having novices film their workouts is that they greatly overestimate their perceived effort. See, an intermediate or advanced lifter probably knows how to train harder than last time, and that's why they typically add the volume in a quality way. But if you ask a novice to do that, you'll typically end up with a program that's filled with junk volume. And that's why the creators of many novice programs explicitly state, do not modify the system, because they know that something's going to go wrong on the effort scale. I'm simply referring to increasing the chances of having more effective reps being in line with the size principle. Surely this eliminates much of the psychological factors and even pain tolerance that many novices seem to struggle with. The main point I'm trying to stress is when you're under 10 reps, it's almost impossible not to fail. You have to actively limit yourself, and by that point, even if it's not 0 reps in reserve, which I'm not going to say you have to do, it's going to be way closer in most cases. At the same time, because these people aren't lifting heavy, even if it's a high percentage of their 1 rep max, the recovery implications are nothing. That's why they can easily go to the gym 3-4 times a week on the same body parts doing 5s. No problems. Even adding in 5 pounds of workout if they just started off. And another point about danger is that novices need to master the technique, and low reps, in my opinion, do that a little bit better because there's less fatigue. See, when your muscles are maximally burning, that's what leads to form degradation. So I would never have a novice do 20 rep squats just to say, we already know what's going to happen. The lower back's going to collapse. They might start doing some good morning squats. Whatever they were trying to hit from that movement will no longer be the case. And so keeping it to a conservative range, being in the 6 to 10 zone, or what you see in my novice program, 4 to 6, just because I don't want you being stagnant at 5, should be fine. Makes sense. The main movements are most important. So we might as well allocate a rep range that automatically facilitates effort and easier progression. And then for the accessories, that is when we can creep it up a bit. Because now, even if those sets are proportionally easier, it doesn't matter. Around 70-80% of the best workload is already achieved. Finally, I'd like to point out that if you're an aspiring strength athlete and you want to start doing the max effort method or reps that are below 4, for example, you should probably wait till you're a late novice. And to simplify with very general numbers, keep in mind this is not factoring in body weight, that might be a 185 bench, so plate and a half, squat around 250 or slightly under 2.5 plates, and deadlift 315, 3 plates or so, okay? I think at that point, you built enough body awareness to level up that percentage even further. But it's probably going to take you some time before you get to that point, so don't stress about it. And in no way is this needed in the first place. So basically, this video can be summed up to one theme: forcing progression. And although I've heard some people say we don't want to do this, take your time because the natural journey is slow. Accept it. You'll get more plateaus if you rush things. I wholeheartedly agree with that. But someone who just started lifting maybe doesn't need to hear that message right now. Truth is, and it sucks to say this, many novices train like complete pussies. And that's not me trying to offend them in any type of way. They make up the majority of YouTube fitness, and I love them, and I'm always here to help them out. But that's what needs to be addressed. It's why the slogan "train harder than last time" became so popular. It's true. And I'd much rather a novice go through a weight reset than him not add weight at all and just spin his wheels constantly or get demotivated and switch to a program that some juice head designed, which is probably not going to work. So in this way, being aggressive with progression is actually a good thing. But obviously, you can still get great gains the other way, taking your time. And I don't disagree with that mindset if you're not being lazy and still push yourself hard. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the topic. Did you use low reps as a novice? And what do you think about very high reps in general, specifically for the main compound movements? Let's hear it. I'll talk to you all next time.